Hi, so I feel like making a human-y video about literally nothing. So here's a plush of a donut. Now this isn't BFDI branded at all, so don't freak out. I bought it back in 2012, so this has been around for a long time. In fact, I remember tossing this guy around with friends at the neighborhood park back in 2013, so he might be kind of dirty because he might have fallen in the grass. But in the years since then, it's probably been cleaned in the washing machine somewhere. So I'm sure it's like fine to like rub your face in. That's don't do this during the pandemic because that's dangerous. But anyway, I really like how this. Oh, by the way, I got it at the Barnes and Noble bookstore, and when I was checking it out, no, not checking it out, but like looking at it, more like when I was at the cash register, buying it, the customer behind me, who was like an old man, started talking to me, even though I didn't know who he was. He was a stranger, and he was saying, "Oh, did you know that Katy Perry has a pizza plush in the background of one of her music videos?" And I was like, "I don't know who you are. This is kind of creepy," but it was true. I think it might have been in her video about like this is how we do that song that's kind of forgettable. Ooh, I said it. I said it. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, that was when I first got this plush, so that's 7 years ago or something. And I have to say, this was one of my favorite plush purchases because you got this hole, and the hole is just the right size that your hand can barely fit through, and so there's enough friction to hold it up like this. But if I shake it around a bit, since my wrist is smaller than my hand, shoop, it falls down. And yeah, my wrists are like so thin you could snap them like a twig, which is not a good thing. But I think that makes it just the right size for like just holding it like this. Imagine if this is your nose. See, he's got a nose. He's like, achoo. Isn't that horrifying? Imagine your nose is one nub, and then it splits into five nubs. That's like, what's the term for that? Um, body it's body mutilation, but it's a specific term for kind of something that's really gory and traumatic because it splits up your body. Well, okay, I won't try to think of that term because maybe it's better if I don't try to imagine this as a human body. This is definitely not a human body. It's just a piece of fabric. So doing this is not going to traumatize anyone. I hope you aren't shocked by this motion. Um, anyway, like I said, this is not a BFDI donut. It's just a generic donut. And it's one of my favorite plushes behind the fiery plush. And this other plush that I'm going to reach out to here, but I'm not allowed to show you on screen yet. But anyway, um, just wanted to say, here we go. So I made a video about that donut soap a few weeks ago. And then I also made a video about the Puffle plush. So I feel like this is an intersection of multiple videos in the past, which is pretty cool. Okay, bye everyone.